The 61st New York Film Festival kicks off on September 29th and runs through October 15th, giving us our final lap around the fall's Big Four. This year's edition will host screenings of Hitman, Fallen Leaves, Ferrari, Foe, About Dry Grasses, Evil Does Not Exist, and The Taste of Things. But the following 10 titles are the ones we're most excited to see. Starting our countdown is May-December, and the latest feature from Todd Haynes, an actress played by Natalie Portman, embeds herself with a married couple played by Julianne Moore and Charles Melton, who stirred a media frenzy 2 decades earlier. Netflix acquired May-December out of Cannes, where the movie received high notices for its 3 central performances and Haynes' blend of camp and heartfelt drama. Sofia Coppola is following Baz Luhrmann's glitzy biopic about the king of rock and roll with an alternative take set through his wife's perspective. Haley Spaney's Volpe Cup win in Venice has naturally inspired Oscar buzz, but keep in mind this is the same festival that in 2010 awarded the Golden Lion to Coppola's Somewhere, which completely flew under the radar. Nevertheless, a new title from the talented and underappreciated filmmaker is always worth checking out. Japan's international feature submission is actually from revered German auteur Wim Wenders, who's directed classics like Paris, Texas, and Wings of Desire. Perfect Days finds moments of serenity in the daily routine of a Tokyo janitor played by Koji Yakusho, winner of Cannes Male Acting Prize earlier this year. Legendary animator Hayao Miyazaki is out of retirement with his first film since 2013's The Wind Rises. Boy and the Heron has already been released in Japan, where it scored one of Studio Ghibli's best domestic openings despite foregoing a traditional marketing campaign. Those who've seen it report that The Boy and the Heron continues Miyazaki's sterling reputation for handcrafting stunning images. Andrew Haig's latest is a lightly supernatural meditation on grief, memory, and connection that's emerged from the Fall Fest circuit as one of 2023's most acclaimed titles. Andrew Scott plays a writer reconnecting with his parents decades after their death. The film's lighting brings to mind Barry Jenkins' Moonlight, while its themes recall Aftersun. Can this metaphysical tearjerker nab Claire Foy her first Oscar nomination? Bradley Cooper's follow-up to A Star is Born adapts the biography of West Side Story composer Leonard Bernstein for a film stylistically reminiscent of cinema from Hollywood's golden era. Maestro, which premiered in Venice and earned raves for Cooper and Carey Mulligan, both surefire Oscar contenders, skipped TIFF and Telluride for a North American debut as New York's centerpiece selection. Jonathan Glazer's first film since 2014's Under the Skin is a highly experimental Holocaust drama in which the event itself is so relegated to the backdrop that you're liable to miss hints of it peeking out from the corners of meticulously framed images like this one. The film's concept makes us reckon with our own complacency in the face of injustice.
The great crime and tragedy is that human beings did this to other human beings, and we obviously, it's very convenient for us to try and distance ourselves from them as much as we can, because obviously we think we could never behave this way, and we don't behave this way, but I think we should be less certain in that.
The Zone of Interest is a uniquely desensationalized piece of cinema that is sure to be poured over in film classes for years to come. A late but no less anticipated addition, The Killer stars Michael Fassbender as an assassin undergoing a crisis of conscience. David Fincher has crafted an icy thriller in the vein of his biggest hits, and his fans have so far responded positively.
Stick to the plan. Forbid empathy. Stick to the plan.
The movie debuted in Venice and will make its North American premiere as part of the Spotlight section on October 14th. Though her work in The Zone of Interest is arguably more complex, Sandra Hüller is widely expected to compete for another Cannes premiere this award season, Anatomy of a Fall, in which she plays a writer on trial for her husband's death. The film has been called a twisty, Hitchcockian thriller that cross-examines marriage itself.
Stop. I did not kill him.
That's not the point.
France's decision to submit The Taste of Things for Best International Feature over its Palm winner has given the 2024 Oscar race its first major shakeup. Nevertheless, you can expect Neon to launch a full campaign. No one makes movies like Yorgos Lanthimos, and this year the father of the Greek weird wave is back with his strangest, most stylized effort yet. Any doubts regarding the awards prospects of his gonzo sci-fi comedy period piece can be put to rest. Poor Things, which stars Emma Stone as an infantile adult raised from the dead by Willem Dafoe's mad scientist, has enjoyed rapturous and universal praise since premiering in Venice and Telluride. The film's blockbuster reception and coveted Golden Lion win make it the hottest ticket at this year's festival. Some notable absences include Emerald Fennell's Saltburn, Alexander Payne's The Holdovers, Jeff Nichols' The Bike Riders, George C. Wolfe's Rustin, and TIFF People's Choice winner American Fiction. Still, there's plenty to catch at Lincoln Center over the next couple of weeks. See you there.